If you want me to educate you, then I have to read your writing over a period of time. We have to have conversations. I'll give you my opinions. They may or may not be you. That's it. That's a reasonable way to we don't do that. We give you these pressurized exercises and then write an A or a B or a C, and I apologize to the students. This is offensive. This is unfair. And I'm as honest as I know how, and I say to the students, I do this because I don't want to lose my job.
Hey everyone, Nick here. Hope you guys are doing well. And today, let's talk about our grades. I'm sure that at some point in your college career, you have worried a little too much about them. And today's video is all about why grades are important, but not everything. Believe me, I've been there. You're grinding away on an exam or prepping for a midterm, hoping that your professor is going to curve your score just so you can be a bit higher than the rest of your peers and be successful academically. But amidst all of that, have you ever thought about how you're growing as a person? Think of it this way. You are stuck in a library spending hours studying for that exam, surrounded by books and notes and study guides with barely any time to do much else. And my question is, where do we draw the line? What about your friends or your family or your extracurricular passions that are just as important when it comes to defining you as a person? Go beyond the realm of academics and think about what you are truly interested in. Have you given yourself enough time in college to pursue those passions and those interests and those ambitions? Oftentimes, the answer for us is no, and I think that is deeply problematic. So today's video is all about why grades are important but not everything.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers, y'all. Cheers. First time, bro. I'm trying to shoot. Okay, ready? Keep going. Oh!
After all, college is about so much more. It's about going beyond the small realm of academics to make lifelong relationships with people who see you for more than the way you look or some test score on an exam. It's about pursuing your passions and ambitions so deeply that you find that one thing you're excited to wake up in the morning for. And yet, after all of that, it seems that we still judge our success and our friends' success based off of our GPA or where we're working after graduation. And while I do think some of those things are important, I do believe that there are many factors that go into one's college experience that matter a lot more. It has been deeply embedded within us from a young age that your grades are a reflection of your career and intelligence. And to me, it is really important that you don't base your success off your ability to recall information or bubble in the right answers on a Scantron. What matters more than anything is that you are learning, and the only way to remind yourself of how much you've grown as a student is to realize that education is a gift. Beyond the A's and the B's and the C's, there is tremendous value in trying your best and learning the material.
I give a little speech at the beginning of every semester where I apologize to my class for grading. I explain to them that I am not here to determine whether you are a B potato or a C potato or an A potato. And I can't possibly evaluate your mental capabilities by reading a couple of things you wrote under duress in an exam situation when you hadn't digested your breakfast properly and your girlfriend had just said things to you that made your mind blow up. I'm now going to give you a grade as to how you performed. This makes no sense.
Picture yourself near the end of the school year about to graduate college, and let me paint a scenario for you. Would you rather be someone who has a perfect, impeccable grade point average, but in the process sacrifice time to yourself and time to pursue interests and ambitions and passions, and most importantly, the experience of making really good quality friends that will last a lifetime? Or would you rather be someone that took the time to enrich his or her life with passions and extracurricular activities that challenged you, that opened your heart and your mind to more than just academic success? You took the time to make friends with people that you know are going to be there 5, 6, 7, 10 years down the line, and more importantly, you got to know them on a personal level. You found out more about yourself by taking the time to engage with them, to go out to dinner and hang out and do fun things. Personally, for me, the choice choice is pretty clear cut, and I think that's because of how I see education. To me, it's all about understanding yourself a little bit better, knowing what's going on in the world, and finally understanding your place in it. Knowing your role and reality thus is infinitely more important for me than the material consequences of a transcript or diploma. Education is all about self-improvement, and that should be your highest priority. Your grades are not a reflection of your self-worth, and they surely will not determine your success out in the real world. So value education for its personal return and make sure you take the time to realize that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Nikhil. I make videos like this all the time. If you liked what you watched, let me know down below in the comments, or by subscribing to the channel, or by following me on Twitter and Instagram, where I am very active. But most importantly, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.